today's video, we are going to find out what happens when you get abducted by aliens inside a Fortnite Battle Royale. This is really exciting. Aliens have just been added in the last 24 hours. I want to give you guys a little tutorial on how you can get access to these as well, if you're a bit unsure on how to find the aliens and actually have this mini live event happen to you. So let's pop on in and see what is going to happen. If you guys are new around here though, as always, tap that subscribe button. Roughly 98% of you guys that watch the second channel over here aren't subscribed, so tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget guys, before season 7 does go live, pre-enter in code postboxpat to your item shop to support the channel. Thank you anyone considering to do that, it really does go a long way. Okay, so we are heading in guys, and now it is time to go and find the aliens. Now a few days ago, the aliens did leave a little bit of a clue and a mark over at the Colossal Crop area. You can see that is what we have on screen right here. This was exciting and this got added in a few days ago, and I'm sure many of you have already seen this in the world of Fortnite. But you're probably wondering, Pat, where is the #1 spot to have this happen to you, and what exactly happens when this does happen? Well, I'll show you guys right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop out of your bus and head towards the Risky area. Risky Reels, which is just located outside of the Spire in between the Crops and Pleasant. If you head over to Risky with the big screen and chill over there, this is your #1 spot where you're going to want to be. Now, the chances of this happening can take a while. Considering I've spent over 4 hours trying to get this to happen, I don't expect it to happen very often. On a few posts, I've seen it attempt it about 30 times, and it should happen 1 in every 30, but it's not 100% guaranteed. I at least attempted this about 40 odd times for this to work for me. It's all down to a little bit of luck, but here we go. Let's see what happens when the aliens do abduct you, and how do you get that to happen? What happens when they beam me up? Are they going to beam me? Are they not? So I'm chilling in Risky right now. I'm just completely AFK. You know, this has been going on for so long. I've been doing this for over 4 hours. I'm saying to myself, this is getting ridiculous. But you see the storm timer ticking down right there. All right, you see that? That is key, because as that hits 0, that is when the aliens do spawn in. And you can see as that begins to tick, we get closer and closer to the 0 mark, and this is when everything should happen. Now, if this doesn't happen at this point, I advise leaving the game and going into another one. But here you go, we hit the 0 mark. You see the aliens just spawn slightly above me up there, and just check out how cool this clip is right now. And there you have it. I wake straight up right here, and I have now got full shield, just only slightly outside of the Risky area. They don't teleport you too far, obviously because of render distance and stuff. They want to just kind of put you in a relatively close area, otherwise it would cause the server to lag. One thing I want to do is check out what this is like in the replay mode. So let's switch on over to replay, give it a little bit of an explore, kind of get some insight into this, and kind of have a look what exactly is going on. Is there going to be a ship there? Is there any Easter eggs we can tell from this? And maybe what could happen in the surrounding area as this does take place. So let's jump into that replay and have a little look. Alright, so we are now inside of the replay, and we're going to explore this and show you guys exactly what happens. So currently I land in, I'm chilling here AFK like I showed you guys, and you can see up in the sky, that is where the ship is going to spawn. You can see it spawns right in there. Look at the beam. It doesn't look like there is any ship around here. It kind of just looks like there's just a big beam in the sky, to be honest. You can see that when we get a little bit close to it. And then what happens is it fires this light beam at you, which kind of locates you on the map. Now if there were other players in this area, it would have to pick between them. But as I have done this on a solo game, I'm okay. It's just a custom lobby, so no one else is going to be in here other than me. But if there were other players, it would locate them as well and choose which player would be the one to be taken into the beam, abducted, I guess, technically into the ship, and given the 100 shield. So you can see my geezer's here. He gets a little bit of a flash. It's like the aliens are scanning him, and then suddenly they decide it is time to take me up, and they go kind of like, I don't know, they kind of like activate their ability and take me up. You can see it kind of like it's generating the light, it's generating the beam, it's scanning me, more scanning as well here. You can just see constant scanning really. It's a really strange one. It's just so cool. You can see constant scanning, really cool slashing, but again, you know, this sort of stuff is not really like much really. There isn't anything here. It's kind of really strange. It's just like a big light beam in the sky. There is no ship or anything. So interesting stuff for sure. And you can see my geezer, he's ready to go. If we wind it on a little bit, you can see eventually the alien ship does decide to choose him. He goes for a more brighter beam, and then he gets kind of like taken up like this, which I think is such a cool shot. Like, look at the guy. He is just ready to go. He just gets completely zapped up by this, and it's so awesome. Like, you just wouldn't expect this to happen, but the animation they've put in for this is so cool. looks like a unique emote. You can see I eventually get taken up really slowly and get completely zapped into kind of thin air, just vanishing in the sky. Check that out. My guy just completely vanishes, and then suddenly it beams me. The light changes direction and beams me over towards this tree side over here, and you can see eventually I spawn in over here. It decides the location I'm going to spawn is over here, which is probably the max render distance. It almost is, kind of, if you look on my graph there on the little chart, and you should see I spawn in somewhere around here. Where am I? Where am I right now? I'm not here just yet. Let's wind it on a little bit, see if I do appear around here. I should do. Is it going to let me? There I do. I appear in, and it kind of puts you down on the ground, similar to the recent LTM, which we had. One we had to be the last one standing with the helicopter and stuff, the ultimate escape, whatever it was called. I can't remember the exact name, but that was exactly kind of the same animation, and then you spawn in and you are off. So really, really cool stuff there with the alien ship. I didn't expect it to be this advanced, and I do suspect this is probably going to be the best we're going to get for a live event this season. We might get next season starting off with a live event again. I'm really not too keen on the live event stuff starting the seasons, but I do get excited for it, so it's going to be cool. I prefer it at the end of the season, but we'll have to see what's going to happen at the start of next season. Is there going to be alien stuff, or is it going to be like a mid-season event? Who knows exactly. I just love this. I think it's such a cool one, generally something which I think everybody should get for themselves and at least experience it once. So go and try, guys. If you get some free time, head in game right now, go and try and be abducted by the alien ships. Look at the guy. What is happening to this guy? Look at him. He gets completely zoned right here. It's so strange. Like, look at him. What is going on? This guy is really, really crazy. So yeah, let's look at him get completely vanishing into thin air. The aliens have no messing around, and then eventually obviously the light beams you to a different direction, which is cool. So if you do see this in your game as well, this is what it'll look like at distance if you're after kind of like a POV of that point of view of it from distance. Let's try and get it to render in for you guys. You can kind of get a rough idea what this is going to look like if you're kind of running in from a distance, if that does make sense, because I know a few of you guys might not experience this. So, you know, when you're looking at it from distance, if you're out kind of far away from the area, which can happen, you know, you can be rotating into the Spire, you might see someone inside a risky just have that happen to him with them lights just beaming in. It's very quick though. On normal one-time speed, you can see it really does take place pretty fast, and you don't really have much of an opportunity to take it in. So keep your eyes peeled as you are exploring, guys. It's only fast. The event does happen very, very quickly, and they are happening randomly all over the map. So keep your eyes peeled, and if someone suddenly disappears, you know where they've gone. The aliens have teleported them nearby and given them 100 shields. So be a little bit careful. You don't want to be eliminated by that. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, and don't forget, guys, as always, pop in code POSTBOXPAT ready for the release of Season 7 to support the channel. That's POSTBOXPAT. Pop it in, guys. You support a great section. It really does go a long way. I'm a #EpicGamesPartner, partner, and let me know in the comments if you've done that so I can give you guys some hearts, and let me know your epics as well. I'm going to be adding a few of you guys ready for Season 7. As always, I do like to gift out a few battle passes and stuff, so just let me know some of your epics down below. I will be adding a few of you, not loads, but just a few, sending out a few battle passes to some of you guys. So thanks anyone considering to do that. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Once again, like I always say, this is PostBoxPat, or by Post, signing out.